Disease followed close behind. Malnutrition weakened the body, and fever spread in damp hovels. Swollen bellies, gaunt faces, eyes glazed with death. Whole villages withered to silence, fields untended, doors swinging open to empty homes. The nobles fared little better. Armies could not march without food. Horses died in the stables. Castles grew cold as famine crept across the land. Even kings watched their granaries empty, their treasuries drained by the cost of grain. No amount of silver could conjure bread from barren soil. And through it all, the priests declared it was God's punishment. For sin, they said, the rains had come. For greed, for lust, for heresy. They called the starving to repent, to fast, as though they had anything left to give. Processions wound through the mud-choked streets, crosses held high, flagellants beating themselves bloody in hope that heaven might open once more. But the clouds only thickened, the rains only fell harder. In some towns, justice itself broke. Men accused neighbors of hoarding, of witchcraft, of summoning storms. Trials flared, stakes burned, and the starving cheered as others were condemned, hoping their deaths might appease the skies. 3 years it lasted, 3 years of endless rain, of hunger gnawing at the marrow of Christendom. 3 years when death walked not with sword or pestilence, but with empty bowls and hollow bellies. At last the skies cleared, the sun returned, the soil dried, and crops rose once more. But the damage was done. Millions had perished, some say 10% of all souls in Europe. Families were broken, villages abandoned, fields turned to wilderness. The survivors carried not only scars on their bodies but shadows in their hearts. The Great Famine left behind more than corpses. It left behind mistrust, despair, and the knowledge that hunger was stronger than faith, stronger than kings. It hollowed out Europe, and when the plague came a generation later, the people were already broken, already weakened, already haunted. They called it a curse, and perhaps it was. A curse of rain, of mud, of hunger that turned